What if the part of your day that's silently damaging your health isn't your morning routine, isn't your lunch, isn't how much you walk or what supplements you take? What if it's the hour before bed, that quiet time, the moment you think everything's winding down, when, in reality, your body is either preparing to heal or being set up for another night of silent damage? You see, after 65, your body becomes more sensitive, more responsive, more honest about what's helping and what's slowly wearing it down. And the hour before bed, that's when the foundation of your healing, memory, hormone balance, digestion, and immunity is either supported or sabotaged. But here's the problem. Most people don't think their nighttime habits matter that much. They eat something, scroll their phone, watch TV, fall asleep in a chair, or bring their stress to bed, all while wondering why they wake up tired, stiff, foggy, or anxious. It's not aging, it's not just how it is. It's what you're doing right before your body tries to repair itself. And if you're over 65, that 1 hour before bed might be the most important hour of your entire day. In this video, we'll look at 5 things you should never do before bed, especially after 65. Not because they're dangerous in themselves, but because they slowly steal the quality of your sleep, your energy, your clarity, and even your heart health. And more importantly, you'll learn what to do instead. Simple shifts, no complicated routines, just real solutions that help you wake up restored, not exhausted. And if you're looking for this kind of guidance, gentle, honest, focused on aging with clarity, subscribe. This space is for people who want to live with wisdom, not worry. Let's begin. Let's start with something simple, something that seems innocent, maybe even comforting. A big dinner, a late-night snack, a little dessert before bed. But here's what most people don't realize. What you eat at night, and when you eat it, can either help your body repair or silently stress it out all night long. After 65, your digestion slows down. Your body becomes more sensitive to sugar. Your insulin response weakens. Your stomach takes longer to empty, and your sleep gets lighter. So when you eat late, especially heavy or sugary foods, your system doesn't get to rest. Instead, it stays busy, digesting when it should be restoring spiking blood sugar, when it should be calming, producing acid when it should be detoxifying, interrupting deep sleep with inflammation, heartburn, or hot flashes. And when that happens, you may not even notice the damage. You just wake up tired, stiff, with a racing heart or foggy brain. And over time, your body quietly builds. Insulin resistance, belly fat, increased blood pressure, and a higher risk of heart problems, stroke, and cognitive decline. So what should you do instead? Start with these simple habits. Finish eating at least 2 to 3 hours before bed. This gives your body time to digest and cool down before sleep begins. Avoid heavy proteins or fried foods at night. They're hard to digest and keep your system working overtime. Minimize sugar and refined carbs. Desserts, sweet cereals, and pastries spike blood sugar, then crash it, disrupting sleep. Choose light, grounding evening meals. Think soups, roasted vegetables, quinoa, lightly cooked greens, small portions of fish or eggs. If you need a snack, make it protein plus fat. Try a small handful of almonds, a spoon of nut butter, or half a boiled egg. Drink calming herbal tea instead of dessert. Chamomile, lemon balm, or tulsi support digestion and calm the nervous system. And don't fall into the trap of thinking, it's just a little something before bed. It doesn't matter. Because after 65, everything you eat becomes a message to your body. Is this a signal to heal or a signal to fight? So let your last meal of the day be an act of peace, a moment of nourishment, and a gift to the sleep you're about to receive. Picture this. You've had dinner, the day is winding down, and you finally get a quiet moment. So you turn on the TV, maybe scroll through your phone, watch the news, a suspense show, or catch up on messages. It feels relaxing, but your brain is doing the opposite of winding down. Because here's what most people don't realize. Screens at night don't calm you, they activate you. And after 65, Your brain and hormones become far more sensitive to that activation. There are two big problems with screen use before bed. 1. The light. Your brain needs darkness to produce melatonin, your natural sleep hormone. But screens emit blue light, which tells your brain, stay alert, it's still daytime. This suppresses melatonin, it delays sleep, it leads to shallow rest, and it shifts your circadian rhythm in the wrong direction. 2. The stimulation. Even if you think the show is harmless, your brain processes emotional and visual input as real experience. News, just stress. Action movies, just tension. Social media, just comparison and overthinking. Even upbeat content can be mentally busy, which means your nervous system stays active, not restful. And over time, this leads to trouble falling asleep. Poor sleep quality, increased nighttime waking brain fog in the morning, and increased risk of insomnia, depression, and even cognitive decline. So what can you do instead? You don't have to live like a monk, but you can create a healthier nighttime rhythm. Turn off all screens 1 hour before bed. TV, phone, tablet. Give your brain a break from the light and noise. Dim the lights in your home. This helps your brain ease into sleep mode. Read a physical book or magazine. Something light, something enjoyable. Listen to calming music or nature sounds. Your heart rate and breath will naturally slow down. Stretch or do light breathing exercises. Just 5 to 10 minutes can tell your nervous system, we're safe, it's time to rest. Use low, warm-colored lamps or candles in the evening. These support melatonin production and calm the eyes. Replace the news with gratitude or reflection. Write down 3 things that brought you peace today, even small ones. Because your brain is not a machine that can shut down on command. It needs signals. It needs rhythm. It needs you to tell it, it's time to rest. And the best way to do that is by gently stepping away from screens, so you can step back into sleep, healing, and clarity. You've brushed your teeth. You've turned out the lights. You've laid your head on the pillow, and suddenly your brain lights up. You start thinking about that conversation from earlier, that bill that's due, that pain in your back, that strange noise you heard last night, what you said, what you didn't say, what might happen tomorrow. It's like your mind waits until everything is quiet to get loud. And the worst part? Your body follows. Because your thoughts don't just stay in your head. They become physical signals. They trigger cortisol, the stress hormone. They raise your heart rate. They tighten your muscles. They disrupt melatonin. They delay deep sleep. And sometimes, they even wake you in the middle of the night with your heart racing. When you go to bed carrying your worries, your body thinks, I'm not safe. I have to stay alert. And even if you sleep, you don't rest. You wake up groggy, heavy, anxious. Your blood pressure is higher. Your mood is lower. Your memory is foggier. And over time, the stress becomes chronic. So what's the solution? You can't stop worry from showing up, but you can stop it from coming to bed with you. Here's how. Create a worry window. Set a timer 1 to 2 hours before bed and write down anything that's bothering you. Don't solve it, just get it out of your head. Use the 3-breath rule. Inhale slowly, exhale even slower. Do this 3 times. Repeat until your body softens. Try a brain dump journal. Open a notebook and write whatever comes up. Messy, real, unfiltered. Let it go onto the page instead of staying in your chest. Replace thought loops with calming phrases. Try saying, I've done enough today. Or, I'll face this with clarity tomorrow. Or simply, right now, it's time to rest. Use scent or ritual to signal safety. Lavender oil, a warm compress, a simple prayer, whatever tells your body, you are safe now. Don't try to force sleep. If your mind is racing, get up for 5 to 10 minutes. Sit in a dim room, breathe, then return to bed. Because the truth is, your bed should be a place of release, not rehearsal. Not for what went wrong today, not for what might go wrong tomorrow, but for recovery, peace, stillness. Your body does its deepest healing when your mind lets go. So tonight, don't go to bed with your to-do list. Go to bed with trust. You'll face what needs facing after you've rested. Think about how you start your day. You probably have some kind of rhythm. You get up, you wash your face, you eat. You do certain things in a certain order. Your body responds to that rhythm. It knows, we're starting the day now. But at night, most people just stop. They go from stimulation to stillness in seconds. No transition, no pause, no preparation. And that's a mistake, especially after 65. Because your body needs signals. It needs a ritual to shift gears, to move from alertness to recovery, from doing to resting, from being on to letting go. When you skip your wind down, your nervous system doesn't know what's happening. Your brain stays busy, your heart rate stays high, your hormones stay unbalanced, and your sleep stays light. But when you build a consistent nighttime ritual, something powerful happens. You fall asleep faster, you stay asleep longer, your stress hormones drop, your digestion calms, your brain clears, your healing deepens. So how do you build a ritual that actually works? It doesn't have to be complicated, but it does need to be consistent. Here's a simple, effective wind-down rhythm. Choose a last light time. Decide when you'll start dimming lights and turning off screens, ideally 60-90 minutes before bed. Wash your face and hands with warm water. This tells your body, we're shifting now. Change into soft, comfortable clothing. Make the act of changing clothes part of your transition. Brew a calming herbal tea. Chamomile, lavender, lemon balm, or tulsi. Any one of these will support deep rest. Stretch gently. Do 3 to 5 minutes of light movement. Neck rolls, shoulder circles, spinal twists, leg stretches. Write or reflect. List 3 things that went well today. Or write 1 thing you want to release. End with stillness. Sit. Breathe. Read a page or 2 of something quiet. Let the final part of your day be non-digital, non-verbal, and soft. And here's what matters most. Repeat this every night, even if it's short. Because what you do in the final hour of your day sets the tone for everything that happens while you sleep. So instead of just crashing into bed, enter it like a ritual, a sacred transition, a daily gift you give to your heart, your brain, and your future self. Because rest isn't what happens when you turn off the lights. It's what happens when you turn toward yourself. You've done your best. You've eaten earlier. You've stepped away from screens. You've calmed your thoughts. You've even built a bedtime ritual. But then you lie down to sleep, and your room works against you. Because here's something most people never think about. Your sleep environment is a silent partner in your health. And after 65, your body becomes even more sensitive to what's happening around you. Light, sound, temperature, and even air quality. These things might not wake you completely, but they fragment your sleep. They prevent you from reaching deep, restorative stages. They increase nighttime cortisol, and over time, they leave you waking up tired, stiff, inflamed, or foggy, no matter how long you slept. So what's the ideal sleep environment? Let's break it down. 1. Light your brain depends on darkness to produce melatonin. Even small amounts of light, street lamps through the window, a blinking clock, hallway lights, can disrupt your sleep cycle. What to do? Use blackout curtains. Remove or cover LED lights from electronics. Avoid night lights if possible, or use red-toned ones. Don't sleep with the TV on. 2. Temperature. Your core temperature needs to drop slightly for deep sleep to begin. A warm room, too many blankets, or lack of airflow can keep your body too hot to rest properly. What to do? Keep the room between 62 or 67 degrees Celsius, 16-19 degrees CC. Use breathable cotton sheets instead of heavy bedding. Crack a window if it's safe. Try a fan for circulation. 3. Noise. Even if you don't wake up from a sound, your brain still reacts. Sudden changes in noise, like cars, voices, or barking dogs, can jolt you out of deep sleep into a lighter phase. What to do? Use white noise or nature sounds to create consistency. Try earplugs if noise is unpredictable. Keep pets out of the bedroom if they disrupt your sleep. 4. Air and scent. Stuffy air makes it harder to breathe deeply, and certain smells, like cleaning products, perfumes, or even cooking residue, can irritate the nervous system. What to do? Open a window briefly before bed. Use an air purifier if needed. Try calming scents like lavender or cedarwood, but keep them subtle. Remember, you spend 1/3 of your life in your bedroom. That space should be the most peaceful, gentle, and supportive part of your home. Don't just think about how long you sleep. Think about where you sleep. Think about how your room speaks to your body. Does it say, "Be alert"? Or does it say, "You are safe now. Rest"? Because real rest begins in the space around you, not just in the quiet of your mind. You've heard it all now. The late-night snacks, the screens, the swirling thoughts, the missing rituals, the bedroom that's working against you. And maybe you're realizing, it's not just about sleep, it's about what happens during sleep. Because after 65, your body does some of its most important work while you're not even awake. Every night, while you sleep, your body repairs tissues, balances hormones, cleans your brain, calms your heart, strengthens your immune system, and restores your energy for the day ahead. But all of that healing only happens when your sleep is deep, consistent, and protected, not interrupted, not shallow, not restless. And that's why the hour before bed matters so much. It's not about perfection. It's not about rigid rules. It's about giving your body the conditions it needs to do what it was designed to do, heal you. So if you've been waking up tired, if you felt foggy, inflamed, or out of rhythm, if your nights feel restless and your mornings feel worse, don't blame age. Start with your evenings. And if this video helped you see things more clearly, share it. Someone you love might be struggling to sleep deeply and not know why. This message could change their nights and their health. And if you want more reflections like this, calm, honest, focused on real aging, subscribe. This space is for you, not to chase youth, but to live these years with clarity, peace, and presence. Thank you for being here. We'll see you in the next video. And until then, wind down slowly, eat with care, release your thoughts, protect your rest, and remember, the most powerful healing in your life still happens while you sleep.